What is up, players? It is Warboss Tay back up in this mug. Hope you're all doing well out there. We're doing a wrap-up video now of my Screaming Antelope for my Kingdom Death commission, and I just have to say I had so much fun painting this model. I went through the color scheme with you in my previous video. Since working on him, I've kind of stepped away. I've looked at a couple of other references, drawings for reference, and other models who painted this figure up. And I think the way that I went about it, finding all the different areas to put little cuts and to make it look like the monster was bursting out from within, as well as getting some battle damage, like you can see on the front here, from all the different survivors he runs into. But I mean, look at that. Why would you open... The thing that makes me really think that the model is meant to be kind of splitting open or rotting from the inside is this little area right there that's got that exposed rib cage. Like, why would only that area be open unless the skin itself is dried, stretched taut over the musculature, and is pushed to the breaking limit? So as you can see, I was pretty liberal with my Tamiya Clear Red applications. Anytime I wanted a little bit of blood, I first outlined it with corn red, and then I just used a Tamiya Clear Red for the red, gooey, shiny stuff. And that's about it. There's the little mouth cavity that is so terrifying to look at. Again, using Tamiya Clear Red on the inside for that. All of the hands were painted with Vallejo skin colors and then shaded with Reikland Flesh Shade. The eyes I went over, you might remember I mentioned how I painted the eyes with gloss black varnish, so it looks like he's always looking at you, no matter how you turn him, and I think that's a really great effect. We'll put him a little bit closer as I get to the end here to wrap up. I think the Screaming Antelope was really easy to build when you take a look at how all of the survivors in the Kingdom Death core box have so many different pieces and are multi-pose, and you can really mix and match the heads and the arm combinations to get you the effect that you want. They have so many pieces, there are so many bits, and being able to paint a model or assemble a model and then paint one that's a nice big beefy monster like this guy here was just so much fun. And I think in the lore it talked about how this monster was meant to be a steed for the goblin, I think. And I guess the goblin is some kind of big scary boss creature, but the antelope saw its new master and its mind just snapped like a twig. It couldn't handle all of the horror, and it just went insane and ran off into the Shadowlands, the Holy Lands, or whatever you want to call it, the Nightmare Realm. And oh, I've been watching a lot of videos from Mini Wargaming. They did a little while back some play sessions with Kingdom Death. So I'm really trying to wrap my head around the rules, but seeing them play the game, go in order, turn order, and seeing it played out on a very nice, beautiful Plane of Faces map, and seeing all the how the rules work, it's really great. I suggest you guys check it out. It's Mini Wargaming's Kingdom Death playthrough sessions. There's a couple of videos, and yeah, there's not really much more to talk about with this guy. I think having the bright red bits is a nice contrast from the White Lion, which was pretty clean, and the starting survivors as well. I think you see how the monsters, as they get more powerful, because the survivors are getting more and more powerful, how the monsters get more detailed, more brutal, and more difficult. It's like in any kind of game, the bosses at the beginning are going to be hard, but manageable. And then the further you get, the stronger you get, the more terrifying and powered up all the bosses are going to be. The harder it's going to be to defeat them, the more rewarding it will be if they finally do. So yeah, that's it for the Screaming Antelope, guys. Tell me what you think. Let me know if there's anything you would have done differently. And hey, Daniel Sprinkle, I hope you're doing well out there. I hope these Kingdom Death videos are motivating you, because he's the latest person that I know who has gone out and sprung for them. And to get that set I love it. If I had the time and the space and if I could actually work on a set for myself, I would love to do that. But the fact that I get to work on this kit for a client for a commission is just so rewarding, and I'm having so much fun doing it. And yeah, if you want to have fun painting along with me, if you've got your Kingdom Death set, then let me know if you have any questions on any of the color schemes. Again, I can go over them with you. We can kind of figure out what works best for you. You might want to change some things around. Maybe you want your Screaming Antelope to have brown fur and a brown tail, or maybe you want him to be covered in blood and guts, as if he'd been flayed and all of his skin had been removed. And if you wanted to do that, then there's certainly a way that you could have done that too. Although I think that if I had gone like all spooky red and flayed muscles and exposed muscles, I think it would have been too much with the body cavity opening up at the center anyways to swallow Adventurers whole. And yeah, I don't know if I would have enjoyed it as much. So yeah, guys, thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below, and I can't wait to hear from you. And if you play Kingdom Death, if you've tried it, if you want to get into it, let's go with if you're an experienced Kingdom Death player and you've got the box set, what are some easy ways to get to learn the rules besides just learning it and doing it on your own? Are there videos that you've watched, or is there an online resource that you use to help understand the rules and learn the rules? As well as if you are new to Kingdom Death, then I'm just hoping that the models are as beautiful to you as they were to me when I picked them up to get painted. And yeah, that's gonna do it. So thanks everybody for watching and for supporting my channel. I hope you are having a great day out there. And yeah, I really am enjoying this project. So leave me a comment down below, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, and we'll see you in the next video. The Lady Boss and I are actually planning on seeing The Last Jedi tomorrow, so I might not be able to get too much done, but I'm also going to be doing a wrap-up video for my BL10 Eldar, which I've been teasing for a while, as well as getting into my Primaris and Craft World Ulthwé models that I'm also working on for commission. It's a busy time. End of the year is a busy time. No matter what, you got friends and family and holiday goodies and all that stuff, but for commission painting, it's harder and harder to churn out some work in the amount of time that you have, but you know, we do our best. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. No spoilers in the comments, please. We'll see you in the next video tomorrow or some point in the future. Latest, players.